Hey gang, something's wrong here. I screwed up. There we go. I still screwed up. Oh. Everything was set up for Assassin's Creed, so no green screen. Oh, I'm back in Planet Coaster, by the way. Hey Nightmare. Hey Wolfie. So yeah, I'm back in Planet Coaster. Here we are. Looking at the world and noticing that it doesn't look as good over here. Or over here. And figuring figuring I'm the only one who can do anything about that. I should probably do something about it. The other thing that's going to go on, and this sort of alludes to the comment the thing I said earlier about what was going to happen. And yeah, so there's going to be some things that are going to happen, and I don't know. Some people might not like them, but they're going to happen, and they just did. Not happy with this at all. Bye-bye. It's all gone. Oops. So yeah. There's some changes. There's some changes coming. Hey, Martin. Hey, Dragon Gang. I am doing good. How about yourself? Look at that. There's no way I'm going to be able to accomplish all that in this thing. So I'm actually going to... This is going to be another one of those videos that ends up with negative amounts of work done. So let's go back over here. But that was the thing that I needed to do that. That needed to go. It was not what I wanted. And again, we're deleting more stuff. But I'm deleting more stuff in order to create things, not to destroy things this time. Okay, so once I get these tree stumps and brush and stuff out of here, no need having pieces like hidden under the ground that nobody's ever going to see. Of course, I have thousands of pieces that nobody's ever going to notice. But thousands. Tens of thousands. Sorry, I don't have any idea. 3 months in and waiting for emotes. You know, well, see, this problem I have is this job I've got, and the other thing I do is live stream. So, you know, I could give up one or the other. One would screw me pretty well over completely. Or I could give up some of the live streaming and maybe spend some time in Photoshop making some emotes. that yeah, sorry. Just has to be said. You're going to get one thing or the other. You can't have both. Because I can't do two things at once. Unless we have some type of live stream making emotes. And that would suck. It really would. Because I'm not good at this. Hence the problem. So yeah. Sorry. Just put some random stuff in. No, I'm not like that. I can't just throw some random stuff in. It doesn't... I wouldn't be able to, you know, I'd have to work on it. Yeah, I think it's just me having my own set of standards to as to how I want to do things. Um, I don't just want the same old, same old. I want stuff that's, you know, unique to the Game Face gamer or Game Face. I think it would be better that way. No, I don't want to get rid of that rock way over there. No, I don't want to get rid of that rock. Okay, how am I gonna do that? But yeah, that's the whole thing right now. Is like, I my time is just insane. I have none. You know, like I spent this afternoon cooking food so that I don't have to. What is going on Twitch? Why is that a thing? You know. But yeah, it's a matter that I want them personalized, and I just really, at this point, don't have a lot of time. And even this stream, I was like, okay, what do I do? Do I stream? Because I really, really, really should be doing some other stuff right now. I thought it was only like 4:30 too. So I come to start streaming, and I'm like, oh, I got lots of time. And I'm like, nope, I don't got any time. But whatever, I figured I'd stream. It's better that way. Or I feel better that way. I'm sure. Nobody says anything when I don't stream. But I did say stream. That's what you're watching right now. Is a stream. Okay, seriously, what the hell's wrong with... Where is... Okay. The way this thing seems to work, you know, it's not working. It isn't working. Is really the problem here. Planet Coaster, you're doing it wrong. You're seriously doing it wrong. Well, yeah. Hey, Mackenzie. I see. Your name is actually Arthur Morgan Mackenzie Richards. So I can tell who you are. Hey, King Kong Bundy. Welcome back to the stream. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of the way this is, like, shaped. It's, like, rounded. It's not like a cliff face. It's like... It's a cliff face with rounded edges, and that just bugs me. Because, you know, cliff faces with rounded edges don't exist. Well, I guess they're not cliff faces. I don't know. I'm just gonna give up. Come on, Planet Coaster. Okay, again, fine. You do what you want. Let me know when you're done. You done? This park? I don't know. Too many. I'd say, if I had to guess, I'd say about 500. Hey, Corey. That's Ruffin. That's what Ruffin does. Wow, that was like weird. Oh yeah, I've already started. I'm 33 live streams of Ancient already. Yeah, that was started ages ago. Yeah, it's just an indicator of Streamlabs OBS's awful green screen capabilities, chroma key capabilities. That's all the sparkly shirt stands for. It's going good. Park's doing better than I am. What am I doing? I'm trying to make this a little more interesting. And I think I have. My next park? My next park is ancient. It's Egyptian. You've seen it. You watched me build lots of it. I'm pretty sure that was you. Unless you're not or anything more. Just finishing one that I put a lot of time into. And my problem with the one that I'm talking about is that it requires some artwork that I'm not really that good at Photoshop and things of the likes. So yeah. It's not that I'm not good at it, it's that I'm not quick at it. I'm very slow at it. And I make lots of mistakes and have to correct it. And things along that line. So, you know, there is that. That is the park with only one ride. Well, that's one of the parks. Glow World only had one ride. And then I'm not sure what I'm doing after that. My first park was a realistic park, except for the gingerbread area. That wasn't very realistic. But my first park was a theme park. So yeah, I don't know what's going to come after Ancient, but I do know that Ancient needs to be done. So I do need to finish that. Why? Well, if you don't understand, maybe I should go a little further. This is a family-friendly stream, and you're making sexual comments in the stream. If you don't understand that, let me know right now. And I will address it. I can take care of the problem. Just like that. So, let me know. Thank you. If you want to make comments like that, save it for a game that's not supposed to be family friendly. You know, something where I'm running around with swords killing somebody. So yeah, I think this is actually, when it comes to shaping the land, I think I'm almost there. Oh, Planet Coaster stopping. Yep. Well, when they're family-friendly games, that's how I run things. And you can generally tell. I don't swear. Okay, so this is looking good. I like that. Oh yeah, I can't imagine the language I'd be using if I was playing that. Okay, let's take a ride on this. We'll see how it works. Make sure that we're not going through any walls. Yeah, see, I'm streaming on Mixer and YouTube, and like this is being broadcast across 4 different platforms. So some of those platforms care too. Mixer's kind of they're really picky. Not that they're gonna see that in the side of the thing up here, but still. I don't want to be reported because of it. So I just, keep it clean. That's all we gotta do. We're all mature people here. Should be easy enough. Okay, I see another opportunity there. But yeah. Should I extend this out and over here? Probably not, no. I shouldn't. I should leave that the way it is. Well, maybe not the way it is, but... This is one thing that I have a tough time with. Is not having control over this stuff. Here we go. Oh, the gore. Yeah, I think that might have been the only reason I bought 10. It was because of the gore. See, it's weird. It's not really growing it this way anymore, is it? Oh, there we go. Looks terrible. Should really do something about that. I took an opportunity and destroyed it. Maybe not. We'll try to work ourselves out of this hole. We'll try to make it right. So I have an image in my a new image in my head for what's going to go down in the bottom of the crater. And the reason for that is because things are not really, they were not going the way I wanted them to. As you probably could tell. So now, the reason I've deleted like everything is everything in the crater, that is because I could rebuild that very quickly, but now we're back down to just this. And what I'm going to do is I'm thinking of picking the station up a bit, building some type of like octagonal or hexagonal structure around it. A smaller one up the center with a core door at the front, maybe just a small like built-in area at the back, and then having like it come down like that's the top of a hill, and it's like a pyramid, and there'll be like a core set of stuff at a loop around the outside of that. We'll go down another level. There'll be more stuff around that, and then I think I might either put the coasters up on platforms or not. I don't know. It's a thought, but we'll see. But that's sort of where I'm seeing things right now. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I'm doing the wrong thing in the wrong place for the wrong reasons. It doesn't seem to be bringing it further this way. It just seems to be making it thicker that way. I could be wrong. Okay. I think that works. Now, the problem with it is there's not enough dead trees all over it. Let's put some dead trees around. Nothing like a good bunch of dead trees. Come on. Hello? Okay, well, where should we start here? Let's start right around the outside edge here. You know, it's not going to be completely devoid of life. But it's not going to be like an oasis of life either. Excuse me. Come on, Planet Coaster. Why you do that? Why you do that? Okay, Dragon King. Maybe we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Now, that's what we're going for. Game's got it pinned. Definitely want to be putting stuff around that post. See, the problem with putting rocks in here is all these posts will just start going through the rocks, and that's not what I want. So I'm not going to put rocks in there. Do I get a lot of viewers on Twitch? Half the people here right now are on Twitch. So, nope. Just a little bit of green here and there. Nothing too drastic. Hmm. Sorry. I'm messing this up. It doesn't make sense. These places down here would have more green stuff in them. The drier places would be up along the top edges. Oops. I got this. I think. Come on. Nope, needs to be more filling. Yeah, there we go. Or just stands out too much. That's a little too, much. I think this is coming along quite well. Let's give it one last ride here. Not last ride necessarily. Yeah, so let's just be the next one to go out. Here we go. Will we even notice what I've done just now? I don't know if we'll even see it. Oh yeah. As long as the trees don't hit us in the face. Whoa. Not sure what to think. It's just not putting anything down. There we go, finally. Yeah, it didn't. Well, I tried to put it down 3 times and it didn't. I just had to check to make sure it didn't. I didn't want to have like 3 of them down there. But it was actually ignoring me. Saying, your choices as to what goes on here doesn't matter. Fine, stop. I don't care. Wait. I do care. Okay, I do care. Don't stop. That's what I want. Obviously, have not had enough coffee. It's a symptom of not having enough coffee, but that's what that is. Hey, Solid Snake, brah. Welcome to the stream. And thanks for following. I guess that's really what I'm trying to say there. Yeah, I messed up with coffee today. Like normally I would be like this would be my third or my fourth. It's my second. I don't know what's happened. Yeah, I've been thinking about a lot more games lately. I'm going to do a live stream of I can't remember what it's called now. Burning Daylight. At some point. Probably better sooner rather than later, because, you know, who's going to want to watch it after, like, 6 months after a game's come out? But that was one thing I was going to do. The price on that's a free game, so... it's also one of those, like, dystopian, weird games, like Inside, Limbo, and stuff like that. So that was one. I don't have TV. I have a TV, but it's for consoles to be hooked up to. I don't have cable or whatever you want to call it. So I don't watch TV, no. I game in most of my free time. Lately I've been into cooking some good food too. But, you know, that doesn't really take up that much time. Well, it does. What am I talking about? I cooked some food today to eat now and to take for lunches tomorrow, and it took me like an hour and a half. So yeah, I guess it does take time. I'm really, really, really wanting to like Assassin's Creed Origins. Odyssey. Speaking of other games. But I'm just having such a problem enjoying it. I don't know why. YouTube doesn't think your internet's good enough. It's like, no, not doing this. That's going to do the same thing to me. Oh. Mine's got the thing spinning, so I don't know what's going on. Of course, if you guys got the thing spinning, you can't hear me saying this, so it doesn't matter. Log flume, eh? You know, I've been thinking about taking a 1 or 2 episode break from something scary and making a water ride. A standalone one. Upload it to the workshop. Been using that new water ride. Yeah, it's still in test mode. Hey, Captain Obvious. Sorry. Thanks. But, yeah. Yeah, sorry. You should see the rest of it. This doesn't look so good. We're gonna have to talk to our lawn maintenance guy. He's doing a pretty poor job. We're looking at a new company. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So, I do notice that I don't have a lot of rocks in the water here, but I have rocks in the water here. Is that inconsistency too much? And I've got a lot of work to do here. But yeah. It'll all fit in the long run. But, so, I do want to look at the bottom of this ride before the end of the stream. Now, I don't know. I'm probably going to stream for about another hour or so. So maybe we should start looking at that again. Looking at this. I'm picturing. Okay. Let's look at it like this. Okay. So what I'm picturing is some type of either octagonal thing, probably sitting about here, probably closer to the back end here, and then the back end of this thing. I don't know if I'll have. I don't know how it'll work. Um, and then like an entrance style, some type of entrance thing here. Um, Now my thought, and I don't know why I'm thinking this, is to have that like a balcony around that. Is Planet Coaster just stopped? Why have you stopped, Planet Coaster? Hello, Planet Coaster. You go now. Oh. Okay, I understand now. So but I'm also thinking of cutting out this land a lot and having this like basically come down in larger circles, and then have the other coaster here and then the other coaster, I don't know, here. So the question, of course, that immediately comes up is what this hexagonal thing that I keep on speaking of, what is it? How is it going to work? I guess I have to come up with that too, don't I? So let's drop a new building. Now, for this to work, these things might need to be separate buildings, but whatever. Oh, well, the piece I needed was right there anyway. I guess maybe we'll just start off with these. Try to get straight. It's not straight. Okay. I don't know what straight is anymore. Based on that, I have no idea. So, if our hexagon, or whatever it's going to be... Now again, we're not going to have to build all the sides. We're not going to have to build the front side. I'm not going to have to build all that. So let's see here. If each side looks like this, that is not at all what I wanted. That's not going to do it. It's too big. It's not big enough. Okay. That's fine. Is that big enough? I don't want it to be too big. It's too big. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. What were the chances? I would say impossible, but it's happened first try, so that can't be the case. Okay, so we got two buildings here. Now, the problem with this, obviously, this is not a thing. This is not going to work. Hello, Planet Coaster. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I guess I wasn't yelling, but I was speaking very loudly. And I guess I did mean to. Never mind. Okay. So, we've got that. That's not going to work. That will, though. Or will it? Oh, that thing I didn't do what I wanted it to. Hello, game. Oh. Wow, I did not think that would work. But watch this. No, it won't work. Oh, it will if I do this. Yes. That is awesome. Actually, that's been my problem with the log ride too. Just never able to get it to feel right. This is not going to stay here, by the way. Oh, this is going to be a very difficult route to finish. Especially if I do this. Okay, well, just let me know when you're done, Planet Coaster. Then I'll try again, okay? You should have, like, some type of indicator. Like a splash thing that goes... I'm not... I can't even say it out loud. I'm gonna have to build my own roof. Oh, wait a minute. I need these for measurement. Okay, well, let's just go back to natural wood here. This better go well. This doesn't go well, I'm gonna have to start the whole top of this over. I guess that's no big deal considering this is the third time I've started this whole area over. And I've spent many hours working on it. And just to delete it and go, don't like it. Somehow. No, I thought I clicked that by accident, but. No. Hey, Evasive, how you doing? You say that every time, and every time I remember you. Why is it not choosing the building? There we go. Awesome. Good to hear. I'm doing okay. At 200 subs? Yeah, I haven't really got much further since then. I've been here for 4.5 years, so. So, those of you who have not subscribed, please do. We always welcome new people. I don't know what to do about this. This is not my ideal roofing situation here. I want more of a... I don't know. Let's think about that. Let's just take a glance around and see what we've done with roofing elsewhere, and see if there's something suitable for this. Even though that might have been fine. No. It's like, hey, maybe I can just create like an apartment building, like a skyscraper in the middle. But no, I can't do that. It looks so empty. You know what I mean? Like everywhere you look here, it's just covered. And then, you know, while we're sitting down there, it's like, this park is empty. Okay, so, you know, really the roof on here isn't going to be that bad because I have certain rules that I need to follow. So let's just start laying out some stuff because of the way I've set it up. I'm going to lay out some trim as to where it needs to go. Basically, support structure. We're going to put in some posts because, again, basic support structure needs to exist. And then we'll see where we go. I think the roof will be one building. Oh well, no items. We'll have to come back some other day. Now, haunted house pillars. They seem very, very wood-like. Test. Now, would that be 15? No. What's going on here? No. This is all wrong. This is all I need. That's way too big. Can they make this game run more efficiently without a complete redesign? I don't know if they can make this game run more efficiently. Period. My thoughts would be on the sides of no, they can't. And I can tell you a reason for that too. Oh. There it is, but yeah, you're right. Oh, you know why? Because it said subs. As soon as you start talking about subs, and it's not in the context of, it can't figure out that it's in context of what's going on in the channel, it blocks it, thinking people are going, go sub to my channel. YouTube's funny that way. Not funny, huh? But that's probably what is going on there. I do notice that. But hey, everybody, go sub to Evasive's channel. I got no problem with it, as long as I know, you know, I'm not sending people to some bad place. I hope this is going to work. No, it's because of the nature of what we're doing here. When we play a game like Assassin's Creed or anything like that, the world you're running around in is something that's been pre-processed. It's not like this world has been like generated on the fly and it needs to render it all because it can't figure out it, it hasn't already decided what's behind what. But one of the things when it pre-processes stuff in a gaming world is there's like zones. There's points that you can be at, and the game can make huge numbers of pre-calculations to say, oh, you can't see this from here, you can't see this from here, you can't see this from here, you can only see this, and this from here. So when it goes to render the game from that perspective, it's like, oh, I can only see this, and this. So it's like, oh yeah, I don't have to render these other things. But because I built this world in Planet Coaster, it's not like that at all. And everything needs to um, yeah, yeah, and so basically, what's going on? Ooh, that's not what I wanted. What's going on there is that it just doesn't know ahead of time what needs to be done. So there's an overhead to all of it that normal games don't incur. So you might be like wondering like why is this working so well when this doesn't, and it's generally because they're able to make optimizations where they can, but this still needs to render things that can't be seen because it's not like it's rendering stuff behind me, that I can tell you, but it's probably rendering most of this ride, like everything outward in, except for stuff that it can pre-calculate, because some of it can be. But yes, things that are occluded by other things may not necessarily be pre-calculated. I hope that makes sense. So that's one of the reasons. There's more. No. Yeah, it's a difference between basically running a compiled program, like a game like this, which is compiled to run right on the CPU, versus running a Java program. The Java doesn't know anything about the CPU. There's this middle guy in the middle that knows about the CPU and the operating system. Java talks to that. That talks to the CPU. So basically, there's a slowdown there. The same with .NET or other programming languages too. It's the same idea as that in a way. I used to try build maps in Unreal Tournament and Quake. Why does the building look like it's made out of chocolate? I'm like, it's all brown. It's got to be made out of chocolate. Yeah, never mind. Nobody make any comments on that, please. See, we've already got a dilemma here. Well, okay. What does my family think? Um, I don't know. I don't care. I'm not doing it for them. You know, like, um, yeah, I would guess they don't watch. They know, but my thoughts on that are, I'm not like I say, I'm not doing it to make them happy. I'm doing it for my own happiness and enjoyment. Okay, so we have a problem here. And that problem is that these are not going to be at the same angle as those other ones. So I'm guessing the angle. Whoops. Well, you know what though, and I don't know if you've been playing games as long as I have. I'm not. I'm finding right now, lately, over the last 3-4 months, I'm not getting out of games what I used to get out of games, and it's a problem. And you know, I don't know. It's a problem. Yeah, it's definitely a problem. I don't like what's happening. It's kind of scary. Is it the games? In a way, it's kind of the games. I think I've gotten away from my core games too much, maybe. You know, like, if you look back at my channel from like years past, not months past, like, because I basically switched to live streaming sometime in 2017. Early 2017, it was like, okay, the channel's just gonna die the way it's going right now. I really enjoyed live streaming stuff like Alien, Soma, and that stuff I live streamed during one vacation I took. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna switch to doing live streams and videos. But as you know, as you probably know, that's too much. I took on way too much, and there was no way I could do all that. So it ended. The not the live streams. The Hey Stacks. Yeah, I know. I've got Far Cry and Far Cry 2 and Far Cry 3 in boxes right behind me here, and like, yeah, they worked out of the box. Well, they mostly worked out of the box. But back then we were, there was Battlefield, there was there were Desert Combat, there was a lot of mods we played. Like Desert Combat I played, Tactical Ops I played. There was another one. There was a Quake version. I think the Quake one was Tactical Ops, and there was the Unreal version was something else. And I don't know. Yeah, but you can't. If everybody in the world had the same video card in their PC and the same motherboard and the same everything, then you could say that. But they're incomparable. You can't compare gaming on PCs to gaming on consoles. There is only one PS1. There is only one PS2. Every single one of them works exactly the same way, the exact same hardware, the exact same problems. So yeah, they're not really comparable in the same way. There's a lot more the developers can do when they're on a PC, developing for a PC versus when they're developing for a console. Okay, I think I need to do that. But the problem is there's a ton of these. I don't want to do it all separately. I want to do it at the same time. I'm doing good, Stacks. I am. But yeah, that's sort of what's going on in my gaming world right now, is a whole bunch of I don't knows, which I don't like. Now, there's games I've been dying to get to, but there's games that I haven't finished, as well. And I'm also kind of mad that the gaming world is becoming so splintered. With the whole Epic Store, you're hoping it would be good for gaming, but Epic's trying to take as much away as they can from Steam without putting in a major investment into the players. And I don't want it. I hate it. I don't like what they're doing. And the reason I don't like what they're doing is because they're taking away stuff from game. We're paying for this. Is basically what's going on. Us as gamers are paying for the extra 18% for the developers because we don't get cloud saves. We don't get... There's just dozens and dozens and dozens of things that... yeah, I'm hoping this is shaping up. Because this is the third build of this. This thing here, this whole area here, I had a picture in my head, and I built it. It came out almost exactly what I wanted. This is a little different because, of course, I wasn't planning on putting water there in front until after. This is the third build of this. And I think we're getting somewhere this time. But I'm not 100% sure. This is not going to be easy, though. That's the thing. I don't want easy. I'm not looking for easy. I'm looking for quality, in a way. Okay, Death Bruce. We'll talk to you soon. Have fun at work. Well, enjoy work all you can. Okay, so how do you build the opposite of this? Oh, why didn't I think of that? They need a mirror function. Ah! No, that's not a thing, is it? Okay, well, we'll keep that there for now. Gotta fix this. Well, yeah, no, the thing is, if you're gonna put your name on it and you're gonna stick it out there in the world, you know, you might as well put some work into it, in my opinion. Okay, so there's definitely gonna be some things that I'm gonna have to figure out on this roof. Oh no, really? See, this is where I need that experimental feature so that I can move things on the angle. But we don't want that in normal everyday life because that would be awful. Absolutely, absolutely awful. Okay, so now this. How does this work? Maybe there's just some holes where the rain gets in. No, that's not gonna work. Like, from the other side, it's fine. What's my dream car? Well, my dream car would be a Tesla Roadster. But, you know, if I was thinking in reality, it'd probably be a Tesla Model S or a Tesla Model 3. I like the X, though. The X is nice. The Y is going to be nice, too. It's just kind of... I don't know. But Tesla. It would be a Tesla. Hey, Tartan Branch. X is your favorite? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about the Y yet. I have to see one. But yeah, the X would probably be the most useful. It would be perfect for me too. The plan was actually when I was planning on selling my vehicle now and buying a Tesla was the plan, but I wouldn't get as much for my vehicle as I want. Until they went out of business. Wow. It's too bad it's incompatible with the other corner. Okay, yeah, they're all going to be done separately. So I don't even think turning this at 45 degrees or 90 degrees is going to fit. No, it's not. Or is it? Hmm? Yeah, I have a favorite game. I have a favorite series. Yeah, I have those. My favorite game of all time so far is now. Okay, so it's not a PC game. It's not a PC game at all. It's Horizon Zero Dawn for the PlayStation. I had so much fun playing that game. It was such an enjoyable experience. That would be my favorite game. My second favorite game, and again, this is important because it has more. I put more time into it than Horizon Zero Dawn. There's well, I don't know. But okay, so my second favorite game is Dying Light. I loved Dying Light. Dying Light was so much fun. You know, the story was just enough for me. Um, I enjoyed the whole thing thoroughly. And it's one of the few games, there's very few games that I play more than once. It's just something that doesn't happen with me. It just never has. I've wanted, I never finished Far Cry 2, and my thought was, oh, okay, Evasive, yeah, it was nice talking to you. Don't, don't be such a stranger. Come by more often. You give me good ideas of things to babble about. But yeah, so other than you know that, I think Far Cry 3 and 4 are probably next on that list. Followed by Dishonored, maybe. But again, none of those games except for well, Far Cry 3. I guess I played halfway through it the first time. I didn't finish it, which I didn't realize until later, when I went to play it, that I'd never finished it when it started, like at a certain area, a certain piece of the map. But there's that. Dishonored. I really like Dishonored. That was a great game. So there's that. Assassin's Creed. I would buy Origins before I'd buy what do they call that thing? Odyssey. I'm not enjoying Odyssey like I enjoyed Origins. But that being said, am I not enjoying it because it's so similar and I just don't I don't know. And I have to admit that near the end of Origins, I was like tired of it. I was worn out. I didn't want to do it anymore. So, and I'm wondering if that has had an effect on my feelings about this other game, which is definitely a possibility. I resisted buying it for the longest time, I think because of that fear of what's going on here. Something's broken. What have I done wrong? Oh, I haven't done anything wrong. Subnautica is definitely in there somewhere. Again, that's one of the other games I've been able to play multiple times. Every time I watch videos on Far Cry 2, I want to play it again too. But I also realize that I probably shouldn't. Oh, you know, that's one thing I was so proud of at one point in time was that I basically finished, you know, a good, not 100%. I never 100% games. But I basically used to finish like a good 70% of what I played. I haven't been able to do that lately. Like, you know, all the Dishonored. I finished 1, 2, and then along came um, the one with Billy. And I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't finish it. And I don't know why. I'll have to... I actually, I think I do know why. Dishonored 2 was awesome. That Clockwork Mansion was a piece of art. It was just unbelievable. An awesome experience to play. I didn't feel any of that in the last one. You know? What was another game that you know, that I planned on buying, I was so excited for, and then, you know, I don't buy games just like that anymore. I watch other people play them, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy this, or I do buy it, or whatever the case may be. But that was Just Cause. Just Cause 4. Just Cause 3 was so much fun. It was a blast. I loved it. It was a great game. Not on my top 10, but still a great game. And then somehow they took this unbelievably fun premise and they destroyed it. I don't know how they destroyed it, but Just Cause 4 was a piece of garbage. And it should have never been... You know, it should have never failed. And as far as I can tell, it failed. What? Did you just move or change the angle you were moving at? I'm talking to Parts and Planet Coaster again. Okay, now I need to figure out this. Okay, I got this too. Or maybe not. Nope, I don't got it. Um, Pissed me off so bad I had to return it. Yeah, there was definitely a couple. One game that I found that I was so surprised. Kingdom Come Deliverance. But by the time you got through the introduction, you were already past your return point. By the time you actually played any gameplay in that, it was too late. And I believe the game was designed that way. That they would take you over 2 hours to get past the intro, and then the game would start. And when you found out it sucked and it was not what you were hoping it was too late. But yeah, I was quite disappointed. I was very disappointed in that game. Other people liked it. You know, I'm not going to say that, you know, that it was a perfect game. I'm not going to say it was an awful game. I'm just going to say I didn't like it. I thought it sucked. I thought they were able to somehow, you know, like, they took themselves too seriously. They're games. That would be my advice to the people who wrote that was, hey, calm down. It's a game. You're supposed to make it like a game. And for some reason, the game was way too serious. But again, like I said, it could be my opinion. But yeah, I was disappointed. I used to play a lot of indie games. Like a lot. A major part of my channel was indie gameplay. And that's one thing that I've lost touch, totally lost touch of the indie game world. Like, half of my content, every single day I would play one AAA, and I would follow it up by playing an indie game from, like, Game Jolt or ABC or what was another one I used? IndieDB. So like I would get games from everywhere, and I played some awesome stuff. Raft. I played Raft before it was on Steam. I found that thing on IndieDB and thought, hey, I'm gonna play this, and everybody's gonna watch. And nobody watched. See, when it comes to stuff like that, I've given up and I use an emulator now. There's, you know, I have no problem using an emulator for stuff like that. If I own the game or owned the game at some point, because, you know, there's things that I wonder what happened to them. Like, what happened to my Nintendo? It also brings up the question, was it my Nintendo? Oh, who knows? Don't know if this is working. Nope. Wolfenstein 3D. I remember playing Wolfenstein. Yeah, we used to play Wolfenstein in computer programming class, which doesn't make any sense. think the problem was our teacher wasn't a very good teacher. The teaching part of teaching confused him. So that's what we ended up with. Well, okay, so I have modeled some stuff in Blender. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm terrible at it. I'm not so good with materials and stuff like that. But the modeling itself, making something, I can generally make something. My problem, of course, is that way too detailed for use in Planet Coaster. That seems to be my problem with everything. I just make them way, 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 way too detailed. So I've done some stuff like that. Years ago, I made some maps for Unreal Tournament. So that would have been using the Unreal Engine, one of the original iterations of it. That was fun. I don't know if I could, But the problem, the thing is, I can't make assets. Is the problem. I can lay out a world. I can build a world. I can come along and, build something like this. I did not expect to be coming over there, and I should have known better. I could build something like this, no problem. This, the way this all looks. But I couldn't build a tree to save my life. That's a problem. I don't know how they do. Well, I have an idea how they do this. It's a bunch of planes. But yeah, there's that piece of the whole thing that I just can't get down, and I just don't know it. I can't do it right because I don't know what to do. I've tried to learn it. Things have gone, just like the 3D modeling. I was okay at it, but again, I have these problems with texturing and skinning and stuff like that. You'd think if I was able to do the painting of the world like this, to be able to do all this detail and stuff like that, I'd be able to paint the surface of something. But then the problem comes to software tools. The tools I don't have don't allow me to paint on the surface of the thing I'm making. It makes me paint on a flat surface. And my brain doesn't work that way. So there's I have tried, and I have failed. But maybe one day I'll be able to build a zoo. That's about the most I can ask for. But I think I'm going to leave this here today. I see this is heading for a change. I like the way this has turned out. This is definitely a keeper. We're going to figure out how to make path so that it's down another level. Well, and that's exactly my problem, Stacks, is my poly count. Like I built... Let's see here. There was a building that was going to go into this world. I don't know where it is. See, that's it. I can't even bring it out because it didn't save it all. So I built this thing with a library and stuff like that, and inside that I was going to put like a path that went through like the haunted bedroom, and I was going to have the bed that would float up in the air. And yeah, every time I made the bed it was awful. And then I made this. The fire hydrant. So this is my only thing that I made in but you can see there's way too many faces on it. It's like way too detailed. There we go, red fire hydrant. So yeah, I made that. And I got a lot of dislike for it, so I didn't make anything else. I don't know why I got dislike for it. You know, just don't put it in your park. Why do you got to dislike it? But yeah, you know, you can even see that that should have been flat. There were too many facets on there. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I got the same issues. I can't get things down to a low enough poly count. But whatever the case may be, I'm going to leave this here today. We're 2 hours and 40 minutes into this, so I need to, you know, go do stuff I have to do before I gotta go to work tomorrow. So, gonna leave this here. We're gonna pick it up later. Not later, today, of course. Later some other time. It might even be tomorrow. You never know. I might end up playing that other game, Burning Dark Burning. No. What's it called? Burning Daylight. Okay, it did have something to do with daylight or light. So yeah, maybe I'll check that out tomorrow. I don't know. But the other thing, when we get it back in here, maybe we'll do a sweep across here, add in some lighting and stuff along that lines. We'll spend a little bit of time in here. Where did I just go? Why am I down here? A little bit of time in here to try to get the rest of this all finished up, though it's coming along quite nicely. It's the other side I gotta do. And then a little bit of time in the pit. You've got to spend a little bit of time in the hole trying to get this built. Oh, that's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. And it may be that I'm just going about it the whole wrong way. I should maybe start at the bottom and build my way up and attach things to the top. But we'll see. We'll see what we do. So until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you like to click the button, don't forget to follow and subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.